Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. When's the last time you rumbled in a rumble seat? We got a 1937 Ford here. This is a genuine all-steel Henry Ford real car, not a reproduction. Same collectors owned it for about 20 years now. It's got a rebuilt flathead, repainted, rust-free, genuine rumble seat car. Cabriolet, has the roll-up windows. Just a really nice-looking car, excellent driver. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all the information, look at pictures top to bottom, and that's where you'll find a price tag on every one of our cars for sale, along with a monthly finance option. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoy these videos, subscribe and click on the bell icon. That way you're notified as the new ones are posted. But for right now, that top's down, that rumble seat's open. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, it's been a pretty good customer of ours for a few decades now. He's owned this about 20 years. Underneath the car is very clean. It's all nice and black and clean metal, and the components, the steering, bushings and nuts and bolts, all that looks to be in really good working order. The only thing we noticed during our inspection, the emergency brake assembly doesn't look like it's hooked up all the way. So yeah, nice, clean, solid. It has a Pete and Jake's drop axle in front. That's part of the reason it has the nice stance like it does. And again, the steering components, the nuts, bolts, all that looks clean. The shocks have all been replaced. They're not brand new, but they've been replaced. Has a dual exhaust system. It's stainless steel dual exhaust coming all the way out the back. The brakes, they're upgraded to hydraulic instead of mechanical. Instead of having, the cables and levers, it actually has hydraulic lines and hoses. That might be why the e-brake's not hooked up. Might not be compatible. So hydraulic brakes is a nice upgrade. The motor was completely rebuilt, so looking up at the motor, it's nice and clean. It's a 3-speed transmission. That's also nice and clean. The original banjo rear end, they call it. The gas tank, everything under there looks very proper. And yes, this did go through our shop for an inspection. The body, I was told it's completely rust-free. The paint job was redone. So let's check it out. So this all fits nice. This is the cowl. That's your air conditioning. That vent opens to let fresh air in. The hood is straight. Obviously, it's a black car, and that will show everything. But this is literally arrow straight metal. I mean, it's all metal, arrow straight, not wavy, not lumpy. This is all really, now that I'm actually looking at it, it's in excellent shape, the metal on this car. There's no bubbles and bumps down here. It's all straight, all real nice. The rumble seat fits real nice, opens easily. There is one crack right here in the corner. Clean metal from underneath, though. All clean, straight, not bubbled up. A little, I'll call it a door dent. Obviously, it's not a door dent, but a little dimple right there. Straight, clean, no bad body work showing. All nice, clean, all metal fenders. Nice, straight, clean. Body's excellent. And the owner just told me that, too. It's just a clean, rust-free body, and I would have to agree. Now, the paint, it's polished smooth like glass. There are some imperfections. It's picked up a few nicks and chips that are touched up. There's a scratch right here touched up, a couple on the edges of the door there touched up, a little touch up here. But overall, it's polished like glass. So anyone walking up on the car is going to say, ooh, it's sharp. Here's a little nick that's not touched up. Here's a scratch on the fender, it's touched up. So yeah, it has some scratches on it. He has a collection of cars. They must get, people get close to them or bump them or whatever. So body is excellent, paint's real slick. Now let's look at the chrome. This hood ornament, I grew up around these old cars. It's a locking hood ornament. I've never seen this. I think this is the coolest thing. You put a key in there, because this is how you open the hood. You turn it. So if that's locked, obviously you can't get in the engine compartment. So that's probably an aftermarket deal back then. It's got mirrors on both sides. Door handles are nice. It has the step plates. That's how you get in the rumble seat. You climb in. The welting between the fenders are really good. Original style tail lights. Bumper's nice and shiny. Has the V8 handle, the original. So it's a little worn, but it is a V8 symbol for the handle there. Door handle's real good. Mirror looks real good. Actually, the bumpers and the grill, he told me he had those replated when they painted the car. So his whole grill is redone. Has the glass teardrop headlights. And look at the stance. I told you about the drop axle, but it's also the tire size. We've got white wall tires, steel rim with the V8 hubcap, and obviously it's bigger, fatter in back. Tan cloth convertible top. You can see pictures of that on our website. They didn't have power tops then, so it's a manual top. It works really well. And this is a cabriolet, so it has roll-up windows. Roadsters don't have windows. They have side curtains, but this has the roll-up windows. So now, why don't we open it up and see what it looks like inside? So I closed the rumble seat so you see what it looks like. It's got a nice big round butt, and this does open up easily. Inside the rumble seat, the cushion's all nice. It's all upholstered, including inside. It's all been, the side panels replaced. It's got a carpeted floor. So real nice rumble seat. I was told it's an original rumble seat car, not converted from a trunk. So door panels are in real nice shape. Original door handles and window cranks. Then the dash is nice. The black metal's painted nice. The instruments are actually in really good condition. This emblem, I think someone added that. We've got a radio here. Check that out. The V8 emblem is the dial on the radio. I highly doubt this works, but it has it. That's a cool feature. The knobs are all very good. One of these are the lighter. You can see they all match. We got a clock. It's right twice a day. A heater, which would have been optional. Here's the control. And down there, that chrome box is the heater. V8 emblem also on the shift handle. It's also on the horn button. Oh, we got no horn. They've added turn signals. The whole car was upgraded to a 12-volt system, so it's going to crank over quicker, the lights will be brighter, and it now has turn signals. Got a real cool steering wheel. The rubber mat on the floor has been replaced. The seat feels really good. It's all reupholstered. Behind it is all upholstered. This unsnaps, and you have some storage space behind there. The visors have been redone. Very nice interior. It's just a really good old car. Now, I still think this hood ornament is the coolest thing, but it does look like the wing tips are broken off. Not really noticeable at first. I didn't notice it, but it's still a cool, rare feature. They've added this here so you can keep the hood open easier. Motor was all rebuilt. It's got dual carbs on top. It's got the finned aluminum heads. And those are Offenhauser heads. It's got a set of Fenton headers. That is an Offenhauser intake. It's got the chrome air cleaners. You see a 12-volt battery here. It's in the battery box. The engine bay is all nice, clean metal. Because it's a 12-volt system, it's upgraded with an alternator instead of the generator. This is the original frame. The numbers are stamped down on the frame. They match the title. It's got Ford Reproduction hoses and clamps. They also added an electric fan. He did tell me that this thing never gets hot. He did say they do drive their cars, and he said this thing just runs like a top and never gets hot. Called it a mother-in-law seat, but it can also be for your teenage daughter. I can tell you this motor runs smooth. I don't feel any vibration. Oil pressure is pegged at 50. Clutch doesn't chatter. Better watch where I'm going and drive into a car. Very easy to drive. The steering almost feels like power steering. Also known as the mother-in-law seat, because that's where you'd stick the mother-in-law. But these are just lots of fun. I have so many memories as a kid riding around in the rumble seats of these cars. It's fun. A couple more things I want to mention is electric fuel pump. Makes it a lot easier to start the car when it's been sitting. The turn signals up front are actually, there's turn signals inside here, so they're hidden, not mounted on a bumper. The rears are right in the taillights. And there are two horns under the car. There's a separate horn button. It's extremely loud. My ears are ringing. So anyway, this is not a perfect car, but it's a really good car. I really mean that. It's a good, solid car. Shows very well throughout. Engine, interior, body, paint, the look, the stance. I mean, it's got it going on. This is a really nice car, folks. I think someone would be really proud to own it. And yes, you can use this car. It's a 1937. I wouldn't be afraid to go cruising around all summer long in this car. It doesn't have to be a garage ornament. Go to volocars.com, talk to the salesman. They'll help answer your questions. They'll help get this delivered to your door. They'll help you finance it at volocars.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on that bell icon so you're notified when the next one's posted. Thanks for watching.